What's up, bitches? It's me. So, welcome back to Tech. In this episode of How to Be a Techie, I'm having issues. So, in this episode of How to Be a Techie, I'm going to be teaching you in this episode of How to Be a Techie, I'm going to be teaching you how to deal with sets, part 2. So this is part 2 to the part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, well, go watch it. If you don't care to, whatever, I don't really care. I don't care what you do. It's your life, whatever. So, pretty much this subsection of How to Be a Techie is mainly about actors doing set changes. Because as an actor, sometimes we like to let the set changes blend in with each other. So, like, we can't have a blackout between every single scene, and sometimes the script is actually really nice and writes like reprises and stuff like that. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is furniture pieces. So I get really irritated about furniture pieces. My 3 main points about this is: don't lounge on your furniture pieces.
Guys, why are you sitting on the chair? You need to get on right now. Like, get up, get up, get up. Wait, where's Dave, the pillow?
Don't drag furniture pieces.
Dean, I got this.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Impressive. Please, for the love of God, do not put your props on furniture pieces. That's what the prop shelf is for. If you put props on the furniture pieces and somebody goes to move the furniture piece and your prop is on it, it's common sense, you know what I mean? Like, Austin, put it on the prop shelf. Sorry. The second thing, please be on time for your scene shifts. I know that as an actor, you have a lot going on, and, you have to remember your lines, and you're blocking, and blah, 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 blah. But the scene shift becomes a part of your blocking. Please don't be late, because they need to be done in a very, kind of particular order, in a particular fashion, and it just looks bad when the scene shifts aren't getting done in an efficient manner.
Oops, sorry.
Are you kidding me? Get down here so that we can do something. Fine.
See, I got your Dean.
No, we're both late.
What? You're kidding.
Sometimes you're asked to do a scene shift, and you have to do it while you're singing and while you're dancing. So mind your actors, make sure that you know the blocking that's going around the scene shift itself. Don't lose your singing while you're doing the scene shift. Just be efficient, sing and move. Like I said, it's just a part of your blocking now.
Headline, Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition.
Take the grip!
Out there, carrying the banner, see us out.
Take the grip!
Out there.
Good job.
Watch out!
So I don't know if you don't know about this, but spike tape is your best friend sometimes if it doesn't come off the fucking floor. But spike tape is your best friend. I don't know about other stage managers, but me, I color code my scenes, so every scene has a specific color of spike tape, and you always do the back corners of your set piece. So when you're asked to put the set piece in the spikes, where you're putting it, that's where the lighting is framed to, and that's where your scene is always taking place. You can't just put the set piece in a different fucking place every goddamn time. So the spike tape is there. Spike tape is your friend. Pay attention to your colors.
The blue spike.
So I had mentioned about brakes in the last episode, so it's very important to remember your brakes and to always brake a unit. But something that's unfortunate is that brakes break sometimes, and sometimes they become loose, and when you're in the middle of a scene or whatever, just be aware of the units that you are working with and that you're on, because sometimes if it does break, you just got to be a little bit more careful, and you can't just be, willy-nilly. These things, it's a set, but it's, sometimes if it's a mobile set unit that you're climbing on top of, you just have to be aware that it is a mobile set unit and that it could possibly move up from underneath you.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I leave with the worst of me.
Sometimes your fellow techie is put into costumes. My tip for you techies, just blend in.
What time is there places yet?
And last but certainly not least, mainly for me, sometimes you have really small wing space and you have to rearrange your set pieces while the show is going on. So like one set piece can be here and you got to move it over here so that this other set piece can go over there in that same spot that you did this. So rearranging set pieces and kind of keeping clear of the techie or the other actors that are rearranging these set pieces is very, very important, because it's important that these set pieces are put into the order so that the scenes can progress accordingly. That's all the rules that I have for you in this How to Be a Techie. I would love to thank every actor that was involved in the making of this process. This one was a little bit more quirky, and I involved a lot more actors than I normally do because, like I said, this particular show that we're working on, Newsies, all of the set shifts are performed by the actors themselves, and mad props to all of them that have done it. I am quite proud of how they actually have come through their scene shifts. Very proud. So you guys, I'm proud of you. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching. We enjoyed making it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, bitches.
I'm stuck!
Get out of here.
Subscribe to How to Be a Techie.